Boom. Perfect. Tiki Talkie, what's going on? First person in here. Technically not the first person. I started the stream earlier and it was being weird, so I had to restart it. First person in this stream though. So Tiki Talkie, what's going on? Tiki Talkie, what is your fragrance of the day? Low-key, it's so weird because I went from going live in the summer. I would go live up to like 3 times a day, which I'll go live for an hour. So that's like 3 hours a day, which was kind of crazy for me. Looking back at it, I really don't know how I did that because for me at this point in my life with school and work and everything, you know, 2 or 3 times a week I can get an hour live out. But that was absolutely crazy. And why'd I lose my train of thought? I have no clue what I was even saying. Colson, what's going on? Didn't wear any fragrance today. Tiki Talkie, were you just in the house? Were you sick? Going to Walmart tomorrow, might pick up your first Cremo fragrance. I had Spice and Black Vanilla, and I remember how it smells. And honestly, I like it. Like, it's good. I used to have it. I did end up trading it just because when I had it, I didn't really enjoy it. And I was just like, yeah, you know, it's not that good. I traded it when I traded for LeBeau and Dylan Blue. So, you know, LeBeau and Dylan Blue, 2 of my favorite year-round / warm weather fragrances. But, you know, at the time I didn't really care that much. And still, it's like a $20 fragrance. I think at some point it might be worth it for me to pick up some of the Cremo fragrances. There's like a birch and like water one. I have no clue. But they have what seem to be some good like summer ones. Like I said, Spice and Black Vanilla was pretty decent. Love your videos, Colton. Thank you. My fragrance of the day. Great question, Colson. If you guys did not see my video, my fragrance of the day is John Paul Gaultier's Ultramall. Good fragrance. Fun fact about this fragrance, it is an EDT. Now, it's not a regular EDT. It is an EDT Intense. You get great longevity with this fragrance. I get 10 hours of longevity at least. Starts off as like 3 to 4 feet of projection and then goes down from there. So great longevity, great projection, great smell as well. It's a crowd-pleasing scent. You know, there's a reason why, you know, even Off Na 9 p.m. is so popular, why Lattafa Ram Silver is so popular, and especially why Ultramall is so popular. My fragrance of the day. Let me know what you all are wearing. Brian, what's going on? Gabe, what's going on? Cheapo Cologne. Cheapo Cologne. Are you asking for like a cheap suggestion? I don't know. I'm so confused. Cheapo Cologne. Your boy Timmy. What's going on? So, Angel for Men. Angel for Men. What brand is that? JB, FH, what's going on? I want to show y'all something. I ordered some stuff for my perfumery brand, and I got some more stuff in. So I got these bottles. I got a bunch of them, and then I got these bottles as well. So with this one, this is coconut at 20%. So coconut 20% fragrance oil, which is eau de parfum concentration. So, you know, I put this in a fragrance, and if I mix all eau de parfum, you know, 20%, which is what I just diluted all my fragrance oils to, then I'll have an eau de parfum fragrance. This one's coconut. You know, I only diluted 8 of them. Coconut, sandalwood, pear, apple, vanilla, fresh water, white musk, and floral aldehyde. So that is what I did. Gucci Envy. I've never heard of Gucci Envy. My fragrance of the day was Born Aroma Intense. Good fragrance. Was going to wear Dolce & Gabbana, but decided not to. What Dolce & Gabbana? Was it Dolce & Gabbana Pour Homme? Was it light blue? The One. The One's a good fragrance. And so is Light Blue. Look it up. I can't look up anything if I'm on stream. Do what's going on. She a 10, but she's your cousin. Bro, that's a weird question. I got 195 subs. Nice. Endless Summer, what's going on? Brian, let me hold all your... Brian says, Micah, let me hold all your collection. Brian, you're accusing people of me stealing all your colognes, buddy. LeBron or Michael Jordan? LeBron Jordan. Micah just put water inside of a tube and he's going crazy. Well, some of the fragrance oils are clear. You can see this one is vanilla. You can see some of them are a darker shade. And keep in mind, they're diluted with perfumer's alcohol. So, you know, it is going to get pretty clear. The actual fragrance oils are pretty dark. It's like a dark ambery color. But, you know, you fill it up to 10 ml. Fill the rest 40 ml to get up to 50 ml with, you know, perfumer's alcohol, and then you're at your 20% dilution. Have I smelled anything with Palo Santo in it? Yes. Yes, I have, what do I have? Lattafa Vintage Radio has Palo Santo in them. Or in it. Hey, Micah, LW, what's going on? It was the one. Nice. My nose is fucked up because I smell like 30 colognes. Which one was your favorite that you could smell? You're doing good. Oh, you're doing good. Thank you, Brian. Don't dilute all of them. Keep some of them undiluted. So, yeah, I still have just the actual fragrance oils, but I just wanted to get a decent, you know, some of them diluted. Do I have a cherry blossom fragrance? Interesting question. And hello, Mystic the Roblox fan. I don't have a cherry blossom fragrance. However, that could be good. I feel like cherry blossom would be, I feel like you probably see cherry blossom in more like perfumes. Because that's more of a, you know, that's a floral, more feminine scent. What's my least favorite fragrance? Least favorite of all time? Damn, least favorite of all time? Savaggio Forte sucks. Did I hear what happened? What happened? Todorka fan. I have no idea what fragrance to get next. Please help pick one out. Coulson, Risasi Huas Ice. My favorite was Azara Wand EDT. I don't know if I've smelled that one. Is it the EDT Intense or which one? What about the cologne from Anchorman? Sex Panther. You actually can get that cologne. And it's not too expensive. It's like, well, from what I remember, it wasn't too expensive when I had looked it up. I've never tried it. I feel like it would probably be more like one of those gimmick colognes. I wouldn't necessarily expect it to be, you know, I wouldn't really expect it to be like a super good cologne. It would definitely be more as like one of those comedic pieces, but I don't know. It could be good if I ever see it pop up as, you know, as like a good deal, or I just simply want to film a video with it. I could end up picking it up, and then that could be a pretty cool piece to have. I've experimented with oils, and you created a vanilla lavender heavy fragrance with Palo Santo, and it turned out surprisingly well. And Tiki Taki, I don't know if I asked you, but are you using fragrance oils, or are you using fragrance oils, or are you using essential oils? No, it's the original Azaro of the Wanted line. I've never tried it. Well, that's kind of confusing because then, well, actually, that would make sense why it's the EDT Intense that came out, because it would be a flanker of the EDT. Squidward EDT unironically smells amazing. What does it smell like? Got a haircut today, feeling fresh. Haircut will definitely make you feel fresh for sure, Coulson. C2, what's going on? Micah, did I see Barry posted a few days ago? I didn't see that he posted a few days ago. I saw that he was live, and I popped in on his live. I think he went live like twice. And I'm pretty sure I popped in on both, if not, if he only went live once, I popped in on his live. But I hope he's coming back. He said he was coming back in the summer. Fragrance oils. That's good, Tiki Taki. Do you have to use essential oils? So you would only use essential oils if you're purposefully wanting to make a natural fragrance. Keep in mind, there's nothing natural about it, and a natural fragrance is no worse, nor better than just a normal fragrance. I don't know, you know, they're like Versace Eros Eau de Parfum natural spray. It doesn't mean that it's better for you. But yeah. What's up with King? What's he up to? He's still posting, but he's just like working. What's up? How's life been treating you? Life's been pretty good recently, Aaron. Life's been pretty good. Can't complain. Moving forward with the fragrance brand and everything, I made this was just like a little fragrance I made for Hollis. And it was just like a combination of all 8 fragrances I diluted. So this is not one that's going to come out, but I really just wanted to get used to using the fragrances in their diluted form. So this is literally everything. This is coconut, vanilla, and this is not equally portioned out. I have this written down in my notes, how many drops, and then I don't know how much ml it gets to, so next time I would do this, if it turns out really good, I would just put this in an actual, little measuring cup, and I would scale up to 50 ml or, whatever ml I want to scale up to. But this is just what I did. It's probably not more than 10 ml. I really don't know. This is like 25 ml, so this could be like 8 ml for all I know. But it's literally every single fragrance oil I diluted. So coconut, vanilla, fresh water, white musk, sandalwood. Already listed them all off. But smelling it, it's just kind of fresh, aquatic, floral. It has floral aldehydes. This is mainly a floral aldehyde and fresh water fragrance. There's also a decent amount of coconut, but the coconut isn't really like the coconut you would think. Now, with normal fragrances, a finished fragrance, you would never want to do this. You would never want to shake up a fragrance, but actually what this will do is it'll blend the fragrance oils, but it can get to a point where it can be over blended. And that's a huge thing. There's a lot of stuff that does go into perfumery. Do I prefer the original Acqua di Gio or the 2024 version? So I've never tried an original batch of Acqua di Gio. Oldest batch I tried of the EDT was like a 2006 batch. Smells great. They pretty much smell the same. Longevity-wise, those original batches are going to be a lot better for that factor alone. They would have pretty much the same smell. I would just go the original Acqua di Gio. The original, batches. Just got Eros EDT. What do I think? Eros EDT... what did I just say? Eros EDT is pretty good. Good vanilla heavy scent. Am I using raw materials? I'm not using raw materials. I don't know. Some people count fragrance oils as raw materials. For me, those are your solids or powders. Those are what the raw materials are, at least in my opinion. I don't count oils as a raw material. Maybe you can count the actual oil in its undiluted form as a raw material just because, you have to dilute it, like you have to dilute your raw materials. But as of right now, I really wouldn't say I am using raw materials. Bad Boy EDT was good too. The whole Bad Boy line's pretty good. What eight's your favorite cologne? What eight's your favorite cologne? What? I'm so confused. I was on another live, and a fragrance YouTuber told you to get Eros Flame. What are my thoughts on that? I definitely think that you should. Eros Flame, well, Colson, it depends. How old are you? I think if you are 14 and older, you can wear this fragrance. If you're younger than that, I would not recommend you're wearing this fragrance. But like, yeah, 14, so I guess like high school age and up. If you're there, high school age minimum, Eros Flame, I think is going to be a good option. I think if by some chance you're in middle school or hell, even elementary school, go like Eros EDT or Eros EDP. But I think high school age and up, definitely go Eros Flame. Dayron hasn't been live in a minute. Dayron has not been live in a minute. And then, like, they don't know Tim. He hasn't been live in a while. Essence of Life, dude. I wish I know where that guy went. He was super cool. He was super down to earth. That's one thing that I do try and strive for. Now, like, yes, there has been some differences in my channel. More recently, I haven't been able to go live like I used to. I haven't been able to be posting like I used to. I still post, my shorts every day. I try and go live. I try and be there as much as I can. And I feel like I do a pretty decent job at that. What is my favorite cologne? Stronger With You EDT. Tana Taylor asks, am I trying to replicate something? No, I am not. This was really just me trying to get used to all of the diluted fragrance oils. My girlfriend said that she wanted me to make her something. She saw like a fragrance slideshow, and it was like, I want a cologne that, or like, I want a fragrance that smells like this. And it was like a beach setting. So I grabbed a bunch of these. Ironically enough, the fragrance oils that I diluted are like really good for a beach setting. You have the floral aldehyde for, all of the greenness of a beach, whatever vegetation it has on it. And then the air, I had the fresh water, I had some coconut, a little bit of vanilla, a bunch of stuff like that. So it could be good. I think it definitely did come out just like very aquatic, very floral aldehyde, coconutty. But we will see. I still have to let this sit for about 2 weeks before we can even try it on a tester strip, before my girlfriend can try it on her skin. There is nothing that is not skin safe once diluted in here. If I had bergamot, I would have to add a solvent to this. There's some other ones that you need to add a solvent to. Bergamot is one of them. If you have bergamot that has not had a solvent on it or in it, mixed into it, and you go out in the sunlight, it will give you chemical burns. So everything in here, there is no solvents needed to go in. But back to kind of what I was saying, you can shake these up if you want, but you can get to a point of overmixing. So I am going to take this and I am going to throw it in my dresser drawer and forget about it for a couple weeks. Finally, I can join a live. Aiden Kitchen, the GOAT from my school. Everyone say W, Aiden Kitchen in the chat. What's my opinion on ethics of clone houses? I don't think that there's anything wrong. Like a lot of these niche houses and designer houses that aren't clone houses, still clone fragrances. Everyone clones fragrances. Everyone uses the same DNAs. Is there anything wrong with brands just trying to make fragrances a little more affordable? Here's the thing. If you're asking the ethics of it, they're making cologne more, fragrances more affordable to people. I think ethically that is great. Now, for the people, does it kind of suck for the brands? Yeah, but they can kind of suck it up. Back to my point, they clone, other fragrances too. It really doesn't hurt anyone. The people who want to buy Creed Aventus will buy Creed Aventus. The people who want to buy Club de Nuit Intense Man will buy it. And that's just how it works. No harm, no foul. What's the most slept on fragrance brand, in my opinion? Most slept on fragrance brand? Ooh, okay. Ooh. City Rhythm. They got a decent amount of hype on TikTok for a hot minute for like Miami mainly. And like Miami Tropical Confessions, and then the hype kind of died down. There's still a more popular brand on TikTok. I have 3 of their fragrances, and they are absolutely phenomenal. I can't say anything bad about them. Super strong, long-lasting. Will definitely get you compliments. What's up, bro? I'm wearing Lattafa Assad today. Justin, good choice. I've never tried it, but I have Sauvage Elixir, and I think it's phenomenal. Any other suggestions for clone as a 13-year-old trying to build a collection? Well, here's the thing. Coulson, I think Eros Flame could be a good option. If you do like more masculine fragrances, yes, you definitely could go Eros Flame. Eros Flame would be great. Or Rasasi Huas Ice. Coulson, you're 13 years old. Hear me out, bro. This one is going to be perfect for you. Okay. Eros Flame is good. I am going to really start recommending this one a lot. Simply because you can get it before it's reformulated right now. $29 for a 3.4 ounce of Rasasi Huas Ice. That is how much it is on Amazon. This is a recommendation for Coulson. This is a recommendation for literally everyone. Rasasi Huas Ice, $29. Smells like Rasasi Huas. If you don't know what Rasasi Huas smells like, it's a more synthetic Invictus that's slightly more spicy, mixed with that green apple of YSL. It's fresher, cleaner, and less synthetic than Rasasi Huas. Simply a great and beautiful wearing experience. I get like 10 hours of longevity with only a foot or two of projection, so not insane projection. I do 5 sprays, but like 10 hours of longevity. It's super good. I recommend it. If you like YSLY, if you like Invictus, if you like Hawass, you'll love that one. Your 6, what do you wear? SpongeBob cologne. Same thing with raw fragrance. I didn't think about him. Same thing with Tim. That's what I said. I didn't see your comment though, C2. Do I think the dry down on Louis Vuitton Imagination smells like a women perfume? I've never tried Imagination. I have a clone of it. I have Full House by Joe Milano, but it's Joe Milano, Game of Spades, Full House. Cloning Imagination. I don't think it smells like a women's perfume. Granted, I've never actually smelled Imagination. I'm not assuming, Full House got Imagination 100% correct. Luke, I might wear this one tomorrow. Thank you for bringing up Imagination, because I'm probably going to wear this one tomorrow. Even though it's not Imagination, I just think about it. I'm going over to my girlfriend's house tomorrow. I know she likes this one. I think I'm going to wear it. How's projection? Draco, I have no clue what fragrance you're asking about. Because I don't know when you left that comment. If you're talking about Hawass Ice, 1 to 2 feet. Full House, 2 to 3 feet. You should make and sell my own fragrances. That is what I eventually will be doing. Mike, I've been working on my jump shot. It's gotten better, and your shots have been more accurate. Nice, Gabe. Keep it up. What's up? Give me a good reason to subscribe. I post content every single day. No matter what, I'll at least have a video come out. So I feel like that's a decent reason. Gonna go to the Outer Banks this summer. What cologne should you get? Outer Banks? I guess Outer Banks makes me think of whatever guy's on out. I think he's on Outer Banks, but he did an Aqua de Gio ad. So I guess like Aqua de Gio. I think it was like an Aqua de Gio. It was either a YSL Myself or like an Aqua de Gio ad. Whatever one the dude from Outer Banks was in, get that one, because I know you're not talking about like the TV show, but you said Outer Banks. Whatever guy off Outer Banks did that one. I swear to God, it was like Aqua de Gio. I think it was the ladies' Aqua de Gio. Hold on. I don't know. I've never seen Outer Banks. I don't know what the Outer Banks are. Go John Paul Gaultier's LeBeau. Like the live up. Y'all, please double tap the screen. Like the live up. Yo, I live in the Outer Banks W. I don't know where the Outer Banks are, dude. I'm so confused. Need to try the Fire. I do need to try Hawass Fire. It looks super good. I just ended up going Hawass Ice because it was like $30, and then I was able to get some other stuff instead of spending like $50 on Fire, because I know Black and Fire will eventually go down in price. I don't know. Maybe I might get Elixir because I don't have Le Male Elixir. Or I could just get a different clone of Le Male Elixir. I don't know. I wasn't a huge fan of Le Male Elixir. Like, I did enjoy wearing it, but it kind of got boring. If I want to wear a JPG, I'll wear LeBeau or Ultramall. I would wear the EDT of Le Male over Le Male Elixir. The EDT is so underrated. That's one of my hot takes. Micah, when are we trading? Brian, when are you going to stop telling people that I stole all your colognes? As soon as that happens, we can trade. Need to try Ahmed Cough. Never heard of that. I forgot to hit you up. I forgot to hit you up, Brian, about the samples you were sending me. Brian sending C2 samples? Damn, I'm jealous. Subscribe. Thank you. What's the better YSL Myself? The original, the Eau de Parfum is so much better in my opinion. The YSL Myself Le Parfum sucks. It's not good. I'm excited as hell. I feel like you got a lot of content with it now. For sure. And like, even with samples, some people will look at it, they'll be like, oh, you don't even have the fragrance. Right. But you can be like, I literally just had a sample of this fragrance, and the sample of it was so good that it made me buy a fragrance. That's how you truly know a fragrance is good. There are some colognes you may, smell in store. You'll buy, say you bought a big thing of, Loam. After you smelled it in the store, and you spray it on, and you're like, yeah, this is decent, but it doesn't last long. I think I could have been smelling something else off my wrist, or I think I could have gone like nose blind and thought I was smelling something, and it could just end up sitting on your shelf. The beauty of getting a sample before you buy a fragrance is you go, normally you get a sample, you're getting like a 3, at least a 1 ml sample. Most cases, like a 3 ml sample. That's at least 3 to 5 wearings, depending on how many sprays you do. In most cases, I think a 3 ml sample has like 75 sprays in it or something like that. I'm pretty sure it's like 1 spray per 25 ml, depending on the atomizer. But you can actually try a fragrance before you buy a full bottle. And it really could help you out because I know some people just have fragrances that just sit on the shelves. Any colognes that smell sweet with coconut. Sweet with coconut, absolutely. Sweet with coconut. Here are 2. LeBeau EDT, which is like a pure coconut. Nice tropical coconut, creamy tonka bean. And then City Rhythm Redline 2654. Hold on, there's another one that smells like coconut. And Miami Tropical Confessions. They both have the Miami DNA mainly, which is it's like Baccarat Rouge, more fruity, floral, strong in your face with coconut. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of coconut. Ooh, actually, I think I might wear Tropical. Actually, I don't know. Tropical Confession smells so good, but it's also super strong. Full House is super good, but it's pretty strong as well. I don't know which one I'm going to do tomorrow. I think they're all good, but Tropical Confessions, actually, it's weird. I didn't get a whole lot of coconut. Now I get a lot of coconut out of this one. Okay. Tropical Confessions is like Baccarat Rouge with like a coconut bomb in it. C2, you're going to have content for years. Michael stole my Tonka Cola. Bro, you stole my Tonka Cola. That's why it's not in my collection anymore. Le Mans Elixir Absolute is way better. Armoff Cough is Abercrombie and Fitch Fierce Clone. Oh, okay. So, Michael, I'd probably be good on that because I have, with the Fierce DNA, Legend, EDT, Legend Eau de Parfum, Azzaro Sport, to an extent, Lattafa Mahir Legacy could kind of be considered to have like the Fierce DNA, even though it's the Sedley DNA, but okay. Hopefully it's good. Please be good. Bro, everyone left. Okay, hopefully it's good. Am I back? Is the sound back? Fingers crossed that the sounds are back. Please. Perfect. My mom called me. Had to pick up for my mom. Y'all know how it goes. What do I think you should get if you get one at all? Oh, what JPG? Coulson? Oh, what JPG? Coulson, for you, I would say LeBeau would be the best. LeBeau would probably be the best. It's just like this very easy wear, light coconut sweet fragrance. Kind of hard to overspray with this one. Like for you, what, Coulson, you're 13. Legit go like, I don't know how many sprays you normally do. I do 5 sprays with LeBeau. I get great longevity and projection. A lot of people say that it's horrible. But like Coulson, for you, bro, legit go like, go like 3 sprays. Go 1 on the shirt, bro. You'll be smelling great at school. Just order your first PDM Greenleaf for under 150. Was it just a 2.5 ounce though? Or was it a 4.2? I seen some people get crazy deals. Like me, I got a pretty good deal. Well, I got a good deal. I bought Arabian's Tonka for 110. Hated it. Absolutely hated it. Well, I liked it at first when I was testing it. Then I wore it and I absolutely hated it. Traded it for Greenleaf. So I got Greenleaf for 110 bucks. And it was a 4.2 ounce too. And then I ended up trading it, which was kind of sad, but whatever. Mike, I'm a decant some and send you some. 2, let me know what you need. Hey, Brian, just send me some pictures of what you have. I think if anything, though, Brian, low-key, like, some niche I haven't tried. Maybe some Middle Eastern I haven't tried. Or if you want, Brian, just surprise me. Text me, ask for my address, and you can send me out something. And then I'll probably send you out something, too. Mike, I'm shocked because he's like sending me 30 samples. Well, low-key, that's kind of the strat. Because imagine this, right? You do 30 1 ml samples and you do a fragrance mystery box, right? You buy 5 like niche colognes, buy 5 designers, and then buy like fucking 20 Middle Eastern colognes. Do all 1 ml decants, and it doesn't matter what you do. You're just putting every single 1 ml decant in them because you got to think about it. A 1 ml decant on a Latafa is like 20 cents. And then you'd be selling it for like $1.50 per decant, or something like that. But then you could do like a fragrance mystery box, and you could probably do more than 50. You could probably do like, yeah, here's 60-70 bucks for a 30 fragrance 1 ml mystery box. Low key, that's a smart business idea. Someone needs to cop that. Someone needs to cop that, patent it, and give me like all the proceeds from it. I go to your old middle school. What's the middle school called? We just got 8 free pizzas. They have a new PDM coming out called Castly. It's a new Freshly. Is it for men or is it for women? Because Castly sounds like it could be both. I know Micah probably want a Moon wild card sample. Definitely get me, like, here's the thing. Moon and wild card for sure. Whatever, like, PDMs you have, like, I know you have Leighton. I wouldn't want a Leighton sample. I wouldn't want a red tobacco sample, because I have those. But, like, I know you have Carlisle. I like a Carlisle sample would be cool. Moon wild card would be cool. Bro, Brian, some of those duas you have look crazy as hell. I'm skeptical about them. Brian, personally, I'm skeptical about the duas. I look at them, they remind me of alt fragrances. I tried a couple alt fragrances, I don't really like them. The dua fragrances seem weird to me. Do I ever get tired of cologne? Honestly, no. I can like talk about it for as long as someone will talk to me, will talk about it with me for. I love cologne. It truly is something I'm passionate about. It's not something that like consumes my life, I go to school. I hang out with my girlfriend. I hang out with my friends. I come home, I do a live. People can donate if they want. I can make money off it. I put a cologne on them in the morning because I want to smell good, I want, I like cologne. And it's easy. It's something I'm accustomed to. I make a little bit of money for the content that I post. It's not an insane amount of money. But, every month I could buy, a nice designer cologne. I could buy a couple Middle Eastern colognes, I could take my girlfriend out to a, decently nice dinner. My first ever fragrance was Bath & Body Works body spray. My first introduction to fragrances was Bath & Body Works Oak. I have the bottle in my collection still. It's a phenomenal fragrance. Zaharoff Coconut Loco or Mandarina Doug Vita Loca, two best coconut, and LeBeau Paradise Garden. I don't like coconut. I don't like Paradise Garden. Miami, the tobacco leaf is way too strong for me. Coco Loco back. I've never heard the tobacco in Miami. In what Miami? Haven't seen me in a while. You're getting Light Blue in the mail soon. Oh, Light Blue Intense in the mail soon? Light Blue Intense is good. You good? I'm good? Thank you, Brian. Yes, it's good. Sorry, my phone corrected. Coco Loco, Mandarina, Paradise Garden, top 3. Oh, yeah, Michael. I don't know. For me, Paradise Garden, I don't really like it. I don't hate Paradise Garden for the price. For a minute, it was like $190. I don't like it. My substitute for Paradise Garden that works out really well for me is Tommy Hilfiger's Vibrant Summer. It's kind of in the same vein. When I personally smelled Paradise Garden, it was like okay, in the opening it had this super nice, I think it was like fig. It was this nice fig minty, so it was this fruity minty aquatic ultra fresh opening, and then the dry down was just like a coconut sunscreen. So Tommy Vibrant Summer pretty much to me smells like the dry down of Paradise Garden. It's like that, coconut sunscreen. The only thing with this fragrance is You get around, you know, similar longevity and projection. This is only $25. You don't get that really good, like, aquatic fig opening, and then you don't get a whole lot of that aquaticness, but it's just like a really good, nice, fresh, it still is a slightly aquatic fragrance. It's this nice, fresh, airy coconut sunscreen fragrance. I'm pretty sure I was just wearing, yeah, I was just wearing it like yesterday. It's a super good fragrance. I got booted but all good now. Got booted from what? Didn't know you answered. Oh, I did answer C2. I'm not using raw materials. Puerto Rico and San Diego is good. San Diego's super good. 2654 is a okay. Who said that? Okay, Stanford. I didn't really like Puerto Rico, but dude, this is a cheat code. 2654. Buy 3.4 ounce of it. That's the size I have. It's Miami mixed with San Diego, dude. It is so damn good. It's like that blue candy sweet. It's like that blue candy sweetness from San Diego mixed with just like all of Miami. Put it in the freezer, took it out before it froze, condensation, and my bust. Do I have a P.O. box? I do not have a P.O. box. That's something I'm working on. Like Brian, C2, King, everyone like that who I like actually know. Like, I'm fine with them having my address. You know, I think it's pretty fair to say I don't want everyone on the internet knowing my address. Eventually, I will open up a P.O. box, and then you guys will be able to send me stuff, which I'll be very excited for. You know, if you guys want to send me samples, that's phenomenal. I've had a couple people literally been like, "Hey, I bought this fragrance. I really don't think it's good. Can I send you the bottle?" And I've been like, I go to respond to them. YouTube is kind of weird with what you can respond with under 18. So since I'm 16, it's, you know, has my count as under 16. So I go to respond. There's this one guy, John Michael Vernon, and he always comments on my videos and stuff. And I was talking about like Latif Assad in a video, and he's like, he's always watched my videos. He's like, "Hey, I have a bottle of Latif Assad. I don't like it. Can I send it to you?" And I kept trying to respond, and I'm like, yeah, possibly. Hit up either my Instagram or hit up my Gmail, and it won't. Like, I'll post it, and it'll look like it's posted, and I'll go and check the comment, and YouTube will take it down. So weird. Usually 3 sprays, but my dad hates it. Oh, okay, Colson. So yeah, then probably don't do more than that. That does kind of suck, though, man. I'm sorry about that. Now, fortunately for me, my parents really don't care. Also, though, like, my parents' room is above me, so I don't really, you know, worry about spraying fragrances and it, you know, going over into their room across the hall or down the hall. Obviously, Colson, I don't know like how your house is set up, but my parents are fine with cologne. Favorite fragrance to drink? All of them. They have the new Hugo Boss Bold Citrus at Dillard's. That could be good. You found Assad Bourbon for $34.99 plus tax. It doesn't seem like that's that bad of a price. Bourbon, I've heard, just has either like that Stronger With You or a Zara Most Wanted DNA. HMS, yes. Yes, Tana. True. I just layered 9 p.m. in Eros EDT. Smells similar to something. 9 p.m. in Eros EDT. I don't have Eros EDT anymore. And I don't have 9 p.m., but I have Ultramall. But I would have done it, but I can't. Have I smelled Coral Fantasy? I have smelled Coral Fantasy. I've never, like, I've tried it. I've sampled it. I've tried it on my skin. I've never actually worn it, though, but I do enjoy it. How about an Angel Share Parody sample? Hey, Stanford. That would be crazy. If you would like to send me a sample, like, I've had someone hit me up on Instagram, sent me a sample. Stanford, I have my Instagram in my bio. If you want to send me a sample, which that would be crazy as hell. Bruh, Angel Share Parodies could be good. But if anyone wants to send me a sample, hit me up on, like, my Gmail or hit me up on, like, Instagram. The same way, bro, I love to talk about cologne, too. That's fire, bro. My friend sells cologne in his tube things. Louis Vuitton. They get about 90 sprays. Oh, so he buys it and then he just decants it out. Your first cologne was Polo Sport. I've seen it, and it looks like Polo Sport seems like one of those fresh, like cheap fragrances that could be good, but might not be good. What's my best musky cologne? Just like a straight up musky, most like musky, masculine, manly scent. Dracar Noir. Very masculine. Came out in the 80s. Definitely does reflect it, you know. Leather jacket, tobacco, musky, big, like, kind of like sweaty guy with like booze breath. Bust in your window, dude. And he's wearing Dracar Noir. They have a new light blue coming out called Love of Capri. Dude, light blue summer vibes is super good. I think that a new light blue, especially Capri, could definitely be good. I don't know where... I'm assuming Capri is a destination, but I don't know where Capri is or what Capri is at that. That's not right. I will say, the one thing with having like a decently sized collection is you will make your fragrances fall. You might think that, you know, you're going to be really careful with your fragrances. Chances are they're going to fall. I'm doing a spray of Miami Tropical Confessions. Want to see how close it actually is to Miami. No, I don't have Miami, but my buddy who I traded that from goes Miami a lot. I love the way it smells on him. I guess you could say I love the way my buddy smells. And yes, this is very close to it. This... Damn, this is good. I think I genuinely might wear this one tomorrow. Now, it is strong. It is extrait de parfum. So, I think I would only go about 3 sprays with this one. Now, it's just like Miami. So, it's very fruity, floral. It's like very sweet, sugary, candy-ish. With this nice, distinct, like, coconut vanilla accord. Super good. Very tropical. Very, very tropical. You know, Miami Tropical Confession. Smells super tropical. It has this, like, juicy pineapple-ness in there as well. Micah, I got you with Moon, Wild Card. Okay, Moon, Wild Card, Dark Knight, Alexandria, Killian Black. Okay, Dark Knight. Oh, wait. Why can I not read this? Hold on. This is so hard for me to read, Brian. Micah, I got you with Moon, Wild Card, Dark Knight, Alexandria, Killian Black. Oh, Killian Black, Phantom Clone. A Killian Black Phantom Clone, a Carlisle Clone, Chocolate Greedy. I'm excited for Chocolate Greedy, bro. Baby Cat Clone, Ojan, bet. Mind Games Double Attack, bet. Mind Games Queening, bet. Tommy is more peppery. Yeah. It does definitely have, to me, it's like peppery, but it's a very airy peppery. It's like you're walking outside and like almost that like pepperiness when you're walking past like flowers. Like if you get a little bit of the pollen in your nose, you kind of have like pepperiness. I don't know. I'm trying to describe it in a certain way, but I don't think it makes sense saying it out loud. It makes sense in my head, but I have no clue. Is the smallest size for JPG worth buying for the price? What is the price? What size is it? I don't like Miami. I love Miami. Miami is so... Okay, in my opinion, Miami is so good. I love it. You deserve more love. You are the best. And you are my favorite fragrance YouTuber. You go through all the comments here. So nice, everyone, including me. So thank you. Colson, I appreciate that. Thank you for the support. How are you doing, my G? CJ, pretty good. How about you? Yo, CJ, speaking of CJ, he was the first and only person to send me samples so far. Brian says he's going to send me some samples. Stanford might send me some samples. P.O. Box is cheap. And I know, a P.O. Box is cheap. If I'm being dead honest, I've kind of been lazy to get a P.O. Box. I really don't want to go to the post office, dude. Micah, I seen a YouTube short where this guy sprayed an angel share on a brush and used the brush to comb his hair. Some people say, you know, if you really want to smell good, spray cologne in your hands, rub it on your beard. Spray cologne on your hairbrush, rub it in your hair. Don't do that. You really don't want to do it. Now, some people swear by rubbing cologne in their beard. No. If you want a good scent to your beard, this is what you're going to do. This is, in my opinion, the best beard oil that I personally use. It is, and I find this at Walmart. It's called Honest Amish Classic Beard Oil. To me, it's just, it smells like warm, a little bit vanilla-y, spicy, frankincense-y. Just this like vintage powdery classic scent. Super good. And when I do use this, I haven't used it in a while. But when I do use it, like my beard is super hydrated. I normally don't have like hydration issues with my beard unless it's like the winter. So that's normally when I'll use a lot of beard oils. But oh, it smells so good, and it definitely does make my beard grow out a lot more. My first cologne was Nautica Voyage. Nautica Voyage is good though. Used to be my joint in high school. Used to be my joint in high school. Who used to be your I'm so confused. First cologne was Mercedes-Benz Club Black. Is that one good, cologne connoisseur? Can't believe this JPG glaze from others, of course. Get Mercedes-Benz Gray, my favorite. I've never heard of that one. Y'all never buy a JPG. I like JPGs. I think Lamal EDT, Ultramal, and LeBeau are super good. All the other ones are just like, okay. Definitely get Mercedes-Benz cologne. I will definitely. Here's the thing. I want to try Mercedes-Benz. I tried. I don't know what Mercedes-Benz I tried. It was a really good one though. It was like a freshie. It was this like masculine, peppery shower gel scent. It was super good. Why not Stanford? I'm not trying, or I'm trying on Most Wanted EDP. Got a tiny sample because you bought a fragrance and these samples came with it. Nice, Luke. Don't like the tobacco leaf accord in the base. Gotcha, Stanford. JPG hate is forced, in my opinion. I can understand thinking it's overpriced, but they all still smell good. And it's like, here's the thing. For me, even when I say, oh, Paradise, like, I don't like Paradise Garden. I don't like La Boule Parfum. I don't like, Le Male Le Parfum. I'm not saying that those fragrances smell bad. They smell good. It's just not what I want to smell like. I don't want to smell like a creamy pineapple coconut. Like La Boule Parfum, that's just generally not my style of fragrance. Need to get a sample of Miami Tropical Confessions. Miami and Miami Tropical Confessions are completely different. They're actually not really completely different, Stanford. They're pretty close. They have a couple differences. My Tropical Confessions is a little more loud and a little more like tropical sweet. Like it has it's like pineapple-ness in there, and it's more like tropical fruitness in there. I'm gonna send you empty fragrance bottles. Please don't, Tiki Taki. Dang. I did not like Most Wanted EDP. Smells too basic. I don't like it. I think it's okay, but it's not insane. Check out Sterling Soap Company. They have some fragrances and beard oil. I love the beard oil I already use. Really got to go, but keep doing your thing. Have a great night. Don't let anyone else bring you down. Colson, I appreciate it, man. Have a good night. See you, bro. You need to try Sauvage and Ultramar Layered. It's great. John, I would, but we have one issue. One slight issue. Yeah, I traded Sauvage. Best date night. Best date night. Okay, for me, my best date night scent. Y'all can copy this if you want. Some people gatekeep the date night scent. I don't gatekeep the date night scent. If I want to, get me and my girl in the mood, if I want, just to like set that whole day, set that whole date right, Stronger With You EDT is my choice because when me and my girlfriend started dating 2 years ago, this was like the only cologne that I had, and it's super good. Beautiful chestnut vanilla fragrance. I don't know if my girlfriend is watching this live, but I'm gonna surprise her. Well, if she's not watching this live, I'm gonna surprise her tomorrow. I'm gonna go Stronger With You EDT. So this will be my fragrance of the day tomorrow. He said absolutely or intensely. This is the EDT. I have intensely as well right there. It's super good. Watching The Office. Do you like The Office? I've watched a little bit of The Office, John. I don't think it's like the greatest show known to man. I think it's better than Friends. I think it's better than Archer. I think it's better than what's that one called? Parks and Rec, I think it's called. Like The Office is a pretty good show. It's worse than SpongeBob. It's worse than Impractical Jokers. It's a pretty good show. I haven't watched all of it, but I've watched some of it. What I think about the new Man Sarah? It looks good. It definitely looks good. That's been 2 years ago. Good grief. I know. I don't get any compliments at school, even where when you wear nice design colognes. Well, I mean, it depends. Are you looking presentable? Are you showering? Are you spraying too much cologne? Are you not spraying enough cologne? Are you mean mugging people? Luke, what do you think could be the issue why you're not getting compliments? Do you live in a place where just like people are, normally not insanely friendly? There's a lot of stuff that, goes into it. You can ask if King Fragrance was in here, he'd say it. Brian's Fragrances is in here. I know he says he gets compliments from guys and girls, but I know sometimes he says he doesn't get compliments, but I think he's just fishing for more compliments. But like Brian and King will tell you, sometimes you just don't get compliments. King says he only gets compliments when he is with his friends or like a girl. He says otherwise, like from strangers, you don't get no compliments. Do I like Polo Black? Polo Black is good. You have to have worked in an office type setting to get a lot of the jokes. And like that, and like here's the thing, that definitely could be. I'm 16. I'm in school, if they had like a school, the school would probably be a horrible show. But you guys know what I'm trying to say. Like I watched like adult shows, so I do get more of that adult humor, and I'm around adults on a regular basis. But like Loki, it's so weird going back to like even kids shows, seeing some of that adult humor in there, where it's like I feel like at one point in time, when all the kids shows were just educational, and stuff like that, where they were really just like trying to be good for the kids, like the Andy Griffith show. That was, or I think it was Andy Griffith or Andy Griffin show. Came out in like the 60s. Me and my siblings, we would always watch that show. Super good. Started out in black and white. By the time they had finished, they, switched to colored cameras and everything like that. Super cool show, super cool experience. A lot of the episodes, there's an issue, we're going to fix the issue. Bro, shit like SpongeBob, shit like regular show, Uncle Grandpa, Clarence, whole bunch of stuff like that. Amazing World of Gumball. You go back and you look at this, and it's really a lot of the stuff that like parents can laugh to, where it's like that's enjoyable for a parent to watch that kid show. But if your kid's sitting over here watching Daniel Tiger's Neighborhood, dude, no parent wants to watch that. Best cologne my husband has is Versace Pour Homme. Smells amazing. Joanne, you are not wrong. I mean, Versace Pour Homme for the average person is going to be arguably the best cologne you can get. It's super fresh. It's like just this, it's this fresh linen clean scent. Wear it. Guys, I broke the bottle. No, I'm kidding. I didn't break the bottle. Dude, that was so bad. I was like, I was getting into it, and I just like I lost my grip. I just chucked it down on the table. Anyways, Versace Pour Homme. Yeah, it is just like it's just this fresh, aquatic, clean linen scent. It's only okay longevity and projection, but this is just a fragrance that you can wear. You're gonna get compliments. You're gonna smell good. They got a clone for Strong With You EDT. Proud of You, I believe, is a clone of it. It is kind of underrated. Which one, John? Yeah, it's probably weird to say you smell good to someone. And it's like, here's the thing. For me, when I smell someone who has a cologne on in the wild, per se, normally if I'm at school, I'll be like, yo, you smell good. If like the person has like a pretty cool demeanor, maybe in public I'll be like, yo, you smell good. What are you wearing? Majority of the time, I won't. But it's also just crazy too with colognes. The most intriguing part, you smell them out in public. You go out in public. You can smell someone's cologne. I go to school, right? I'm in the locker room after gym. I can smell people putting on their cologne. I'm walking through the hall. I can smell someone's cologne. There's this kid, walks into my sixth period. We have math together. I can always smell he has on Versace Pour Homme. He walks up to me, thinks I don't know it. He goes, hey, what am I wearing? Smell it? Is that Versace Pour Homme? He was surprised I got it. He was like, bro, come on, how? Well, of course I have it, so I know what it smells like. And then Another kid walks up wearing Pour Homme, one of his buddies. Hey, smell me. I smell him. It's Versace Pour Homme. You guys cannot get my gift fragrance. Is it just me, or does everyone who watched The Office have a crush on Pam? Who's Pam? Is Pam the... I don't know who Pam is. Team Gourmand or Fresh? Ooh, Draco, you saw Brian's poll today. I had said in his poll, I said Fresh, but I need Gourmand. As in, if I could only pick one, yeah, I'd rather take Fresh fragrances. You can get compliments with them, and more importantly, you can wear them year-round. But you need some Gourmand fragrances, dude. I need to smell like a coffee in the winter. I need to smell like a tiramisu in the winter, you know? Closest thing you have gotten to a compliment was someone asking what I was wearing. It was awkward as you go. And like, here's the thing. You'll notice when you get compliments, it's on those fresh fragrances. 9 times out of 10, you get a compliment, it's on mass appealing fragrance. It's on Dior Sauvage. It's on Versace Eros. It's on Bleu de Chanel. It's on Prada Ocean. It's on Prada Luna Rosie EDT. It's on all these basic, Versace Pour Homme. Someone who wears Versace Pour Homme every day is going to get more compliments than me. Than somebody who, switches up their cologne every single day. Now, granted, yes, I rewear that same cologne for that given year because I don't have 365 colognes, nor would I want to wear every single cologne, over a year. But, for the average person, you need 3 colognes. Get, Versace Pour Homme or Dylan Blue as a year-round scent. Get, Stronger With You EDT. Get Prada Black. Get, let's see, what else? Get Mancera Instant Crush. Get one of those as, a cool weather scent. And then get, a super good, warm weather scent. Get LeBeau. Get something like that. You really only need 3. But, y'all, please double tap the screen. That will like up the stream. And please drop a sub. It would mean a lot to me. I have about 3 more minutes, and then I am going to get going. So if you guys do want to see more content, please make sure to drop a like and hit that sub button. Would I ever spray 2 colognes to mix? So that is called layering fragrances. I would totally layer a fragrance. Let's see. Let's do a good fragrance layering here. What I am going to do... This is a fragrance layering combo I made myself, and it's kind of similar. So, I wanted to make something like Prada Ocean. So, for whatever reason, I had tried Versace Dylan Blue and Versace Pour Homme, and it was Prada Ocean-esque. It got you in that realm of Prada Ocean, but it wasn't Prada Ocean. So, smelling this, how you do it, heavier fragrance. In this case, Dylan Blue goes on first, followed by the lighter fragrance, in this case, Pour Homme. Right on the same spot, layering over. So, what this does is, Prada Ocean is a citrusy, powdery fragrance. Very powdery, almost lipsticky-like. This gives it that powderiness, and this gives it that blueness. So, again, as I said, this is not Prada Ocean. This is not me saying, oh, if you have Dylan Blue and you have Versace Pour Homme, you also have Prada Ocean. That's not what I'm saying. But if you want something that's like Prada Ocean-esque, or really just like a nice, refreshing, lighter blue fragrance, a little bit lighter than Dylan Blue, you can go with this fragrance. A little less dense, a little more airy, powdery. It's a decent combo. It's a more interesting combo, too, because you're layering 2 flankers. So they have the DNA. They overlap decently well. It kind of builds up on this powdery citrusiness. But y'all start putting in your guys' last comments. I do have some JPGs. I scared you. How did I scare you? The Stronger With You line needs to sponsor my kid. They do. I'm so cool being able to know what others are wearing. That is for sure, Tiki Taki. I have someone compliment Spice Bomb. Oh, you gave someone a compliment on Spice Bomb Extreme. Nice, dude. Fresh all the way. I agree. I don't know, but I would definitely wear Zaro Intense to a job interview or somewhere fancy. See, here's the thing. A job interview, just go something very light and fresh. Go like 3 sprays of Pour Homme. You're going to walk in. The manager, keep in mind, they're working in food. They smell fast food all day. That's all that's in their nose. If you walk in wearing 3 sprays of cologne, they're going to be able to smell it. So they walk in, you shake their hand, whatever. They can smell your little bit of cologne on. You smell good. Do not shower yourself on with cologne. When I went and did my interview, I think I did like 3 sprays of Mont Blanc Explorer. Put in your guys' last comments, and I will get going. How big will my collection be? And I don't know, like just until it keeps. I don't think I'll ever stop. I think it'll keep growing. I'm a dip. Have a good night and stay safe. Hey, CJ, you as well. Everyone else, have a nice night. If y'all have not already, please drop a sub and a like. It would mean a lot to me. Have a great day. Thank you all for sticking through until the very end. I love y'all. Get some good rest. Peace.